Okay. Right, let's see if that actually works now. Oh, there we go. So there we go, that's pretty funny. Okay. Well, I won't save this, but just for some humour value for anybody that has checked this out, is that I just did, I was testing things out, and basically I just realised that, that I had the mic turned off. Oh dear. I was doing a little test stream for Roguey time, basically. And I messed up, as you always do. You always mess up when you go live. But I had the microphone completely turned off. So if you were watching the micless stuff just then, well, it was just gameplay, which is what you're watching, which I hope you enjoyed anyway. You know, good on you if you stuck around for that. But yeah, I was actually talking all over all of that, which might be why certain bits were questionable. But anyway, yeah, it is what it is, and this is all completely guffed up. But that's all part of the fun. That's all a part of the fun why we mess around. But now the mic actually works. What I'm going to do basically is I'll finish off this run and I'll end the stream here. And I'm going to look back on. I will look back on the footage on YouTube just to see how it looks. And yeah, there's so many things I was saying. I think I'll just start fresh another time, basically. Maybe later today, maybe tomorrow. I'll see how I've got other stuff to do today. Sadly, I've got other things to get on with, but it's all part of the fun, isn't it? Right. So. But yeah, this is Enter the Gungeons. Enter the Gungeon, a fun game. Playing it on the PlayStation 4, and yeah, one of my kind of like big guilty pleasures in the roguelike genre. But as I was, I'm probably gonna say this a lot. As I was saying in the previous stream, which you never heard. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the roguelike genre at the moment. Yeah, big into it, and so I thought, well, yeah, maybe it'd be fun just for me to play a few roguelike games and talk complete and utter rubbish, and see if you have some fun with it. And then obviously the benefits I can throw up on YouTube as well, so people can watch it later in your own time, and yeah, and just see how it goes. See how it goes. You know, it's kind of like a quick, easy podcasting thing, except you can see me play some games at the same time. So yeah, not sure what's going to happen with it, but it's just some things, new things that I'm testing out. Just try new things. Some people like it, some people hate it. Knowing YouTube, nobody will probably watch it, so he was fine. Right, so let's carry on. This I don't know. I just feel so silly. This is a typical thing that I do, though. It's a bit like it reminds me actually of when I was programming my programming, I should say, one of many Raspberry Pis actually, where I did some small clinical errors with the not the programming, I should say, the well, I guess it is kind of programming, isn't it, with that stuff, but where I was trying to get the sort of the emulation stuff to work on it and all sorts. I think I said this to people that may have listened to the podcast, is that when I got married, I as part of the wedding, and this is a funny thing, is it's actually at the wife's request, or was to basically have a arcade / pinball machine at the wedding, and obviously I found out that the cost of hiring that stuff was pretty absurd. I mean, weddings are expensive enough as they are. If you want to be making some money, guys, get into the wedding industry. In some form. You could do anything. You could just be, just rent a table at a wedding or something, because that seems to be where the money is. If you ever go to a wedding fair or anything like that, people will they sell everything for weddings now, literally everything for any type of wedding and every style of wedding. And yeah, I looked into the prospect of hiring an arcade machine and a pinball machine, and it just, God, the price, it was just for not even that long a time. It was crazy. Most of the prices where you might as well just buy the thing, in my opinion. Yeah, that's how much they wanted. Oh well. So I didn't bother. So I thought the easiest thing to do, I'll do second best. Is what I'll do is I will yeah, program a Raspberry Pi and pick up a cheap TV from somewhere, which is a fun story in itself, actually, finding the TV. The whole production process is kind of fun. You know, maybe I should talk about that on a random Roguey-like time. Maybe I'll do that next time. Maybe I should come up with random topics to talk about my personal life or something like that, and you can just listen to that complete shit show. But yeah. But anyway, yeah, that's. And I'm going to do this too. I just randomly stop talking about the thing I'm talking about too. Why not? Because that's live footage. But yeah, but I did really enjoy that. But it all worked out in the end. But when I was programming that Raspberry Pi for the wedding, I came across some hurdles, shall we say? The first hurdle being that well, I was moving to the newest model at the time, which was the free. But I know they've done a new update since then. I had some problems with the controller connectivity for some reason. One of the controllers I brought, because what you do obviously is you just buy a USB controller, and what I originally wanted to do is I just simply wanted to connect Super Nintendo controllers, because of the stuff that I was gonna, the stuff I was gonna have on the Raspberry Pi wasn't going to be much more than the 16. It wasn't going to be any much more severe than the 16 gen. But one of the controllers I bought, which probably comes from some cheap place in China, just refused to work, and I still can't get it to work to this day, weirdly. It worked like once, I think, which seems to be a thing for me at the moment with items that parts and bits that I'm buying and stuff, or have brought, where they work once and then they stop working completely. The other thing being the the TV that I got for the wedding, which I might as well tell you the quick story. Is I picked up at a car boot sale and I managed to nab it for £4, which is freaking cheap, because it was a TV or a monitor that came with, which had HDMI output, which is what I wanted, because it's easier for the Raspberry Pi. I mean, you don't have to have it. You can use CRTs and other TVs. It's just I am definitely in the category. I like simplicity. I like things to be sort of just easier, just for the sake of it. I don't have a problem with going long-winded routes, but in this case, it just makes it easier. And then as a later, she showed me proof that which is quite rare for somebody that's selling a monitor for only for so cheap, because £4 isn't really a lot in the grand scheme of things, and it's a risk I was happily willing to take. But yeah, it had HDMI on it. She showed me pictures of it actually working on her iPhone and stuff, so I was just like, yeah, sold. Which I'm quite glad that happened, because a few stalls just before, I was I saw a monitor, I saw a TV there with HDMI, certainly a newer looking model. I think a Samsung, was it like a 40, quite a small, it's relatively small TV. They're nothing like, we're not talking like 42 inch, we're talking like, you know, maybe 20 or something, or less than 20 probably. Yeah, they wanted something like 25 or something. I was because of the, you know, weddings are stressful and all sorts. Yeah, this stuff is stressful, so I'm not a big, I don't cope well with stress, but it is what it is. Well, okay, maybe it's a different topic in itself, really, but wedding stress is not fun, particularly, so I was willing just to say, oh, screw it, I'll just take this one. But I'm glad that my brother-in-law at the time, no, he just said, wait, see what else comes up, and we waited, and of course, lo and behold, there was a cheaper TV down the road. If we didn't find a cheaper one after that, which would have been hilarious, wouldn't it, if I found like a £1 one or something, you know. I think that is very rare. I rarely will come across someone that's going to, you know, sell something that cheap. I mean, you're likely to come across people who give things away for free. That does happen. In fact, CRT TVs at the moment are usually being given away for free, I'm noticing. Surprisingly hard to find, actually, in some places. Because people in America will call them mum and pop stores, but we don't really have, or at least I don't really have many of those along where I live. But you get there's various charity shops and charity shop outlets. British Heart Foundation over here, and they have like a furniture store where they usually have TVs there, and they used to have loads of CRTs, but now they just don't seem to have any, which is kind of weird, actually. It's kind of sad as well. I kind of miss going in there and just seeing this wall of CRT TVs, and they're just, yeah, it's just all gone now. And they just seem to have just switched over to only selling the common plasma flat screen stuff, which makes sense, doesn't it? It's just like, you know, it's the trend. Nobody wants CRTs anymore. They're bulky, they're a pain, they take up space, they're heavy, and of course, you know, they're old now, so they're breaking. And you know, what's the point of repairing a CRT TV? I know. You know, and this comes from someone that always talks about archiving stuff and, you know, preservation of video games, all that sort of stuff. And here I am going, who cares about CRT TVs? I mean, There is a guy out there or a girl out there or somebody out there that is doing God's work and they are collecting CRT TVs, I guarantee it. But they have a property that is obviously sufficient to do that in. Sadly, I don't live in that property. I still live in a 2-bedroom flat, essentially. It's not really a flat anymore, but it is still the same idea. The only expansion I've got this time is I do have the benefit of a garage, which is pretty cool, which gives me a bit more space, but sadly, I do need to use that space for storage of vehicles during the winter periods. Of course, it just makes it easier to start the car, and knowing my luck that's coming up is when I do, when I start work again, I'm probably going to be doing long commutes, I imagine, so which is pretty par of the course for my work. But it's the path that I chose, so for now anyway, until something else comes along. Yay. Yeah, that boss actually, while I'm rambling on about stuff, that boss is usually incredibly tough, and I went through that a lot easier to do. I don't think I've ever finished that boss without being hit, so yay me. Did okay, but sadly that means that we've lost our run of, because I basically, the previous 2 levels I've aced them, where I've managed to do both bosses flawlessly, which means I get a extra health shard each time that happens, but yeah, sadly that's not happened. Oh well, oh well. So what I'm thinking of doing now, I'm humming and hawing to myself, is the ice bomb an active item? I don't know. I could get some more ammo. I guess that's probably something I should do. I should do that for the planet gun. It's a shame that character who eats your health is not here, because I've got more health to get rid of. I'm doing very well in that department. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to look at my my gun thing, my annual here, see what that ice bomb is, if it's an active item. Yeah, it's an active one, which means that I'd have to get rid of my turret, which I'm not going to bother with the ice bomb. But I'm just wondering off the top of my head if I should sell some stuff, because I've got loads of guns, but then maybe I'll come across some ammo. I've got quite a bit of money. Yeah, I think I'll carry on. I think I'll leave it. I don't think I'll... Yeah. Let's just carry on. See how we do. So we'd have potentially 2 levels left if I live that long. Yeah, let's see how we do. I do... Part of the sort of the replayability in the early stages of Enter the Gungeon is you need to kind of form... you've got to collect parts for a bullet, basically, which will give you an extra level. I haven't collected all the parts yet, because one of the parts I need to have... I think I need to have like a wing, like wings or something. I need the fly ability to get it. There might be another way to get it, to get the item as well, which I'm sure, I very much doubt Enter the Gungeon experts are listening or watching me play this, but you never know. But they might. Feel free to shout at me and tell me otherwise. But there's like with lots of these roguelike games, there's lots of like Wikipedia things, which, you know, again, these people doing amazing work, probably for free as well. Yeah, absolutely, which is well done to you for putting that much passion into a game too. God, just not done. Need to find a better gun. There we go. Wait while I figure this out. There we go. That's better. That's taking these guys out. Yeah, they sort of documented everything, all the unlocks and everything about this game. I'm kind of I have used like Wikipedia, not Wikipedia itself. Wikis. That's it. A wiki for this game for some things, but generally with most games, a bit like Dead Cells, which I've been playing as a roguelike game too, I kind of like to go in myself unspoiled as much as I can, and then when I get to kind of a point where, you know, I guess, you know, a point where I'm kind of, I've got as far as I can manage myself, then I might cave in. But I only really want to know a little bit at a time. I don't want to know everything about the game. I want to just know bits and bobs, because I do much prefer just to discover things myself if I can. It's this room here, actually. This is the room I believe that I need to fly across. So, for all I know, and this is probably true, there's probably like an invisible like bridge to get there, but that's the item I need is over there. But I've usually in the past, for the Switch version, I used like some flying ability to get it. Yeah. Let's go down here. Yeah, but I like, it's like with any game, I do like kind of going in unspoiled, not knowing kind of. I don't want to know everything. I don't want to know how to do things perfectly. I don't want to know what the easiest way to do the boss is. I just kind of want to do it myself first, and then if I suck, I suck. You know, it's fine. And that's the way I think. That's how I like to experience all of my games, personally. You know, is to just go in completely blank slate, and do what I can. And of course, that mechanic of thinking is probably why I've hated some games and liked some games. But you know, it's just the way I do things at the moment. Probably Dark Souls being a famous example, because that seems to be a game I don't think you can play through that without some sort of guide. But again, I'm sure there's people out there probably saying, "Yo, I did it because I'm amazing. I'm great at that game." And good for you. Well done. Yeah. Have the gold star. I haven't got any gold stars to give, sadly. Might have smiley face sticker somewhere. Have one of those. Alright. There's a reel up here that is going to pair me with a something specific. Let's see. Perfect match for you. Let's see. Let's pay it. Here we go. I don't know if this goes with the gun that I've equipped, or if it's just anything. Oh. It's just a health shard anyway. Never mind. Well, that works. Just gives me more health. Oh, health, which is good, because that put me more in a certainty that I'll get through this run at least, get through the last boss. And then you can listen to my terrible commentary on the way. Alright. I just realised I probably shouldn't be using this weapon all at once. Doing well for gun unlocks in this run. I'm unlocking a lot more guns this time than in the last run, which I was really struggling for unlocks. Shows you that kind of different dynamic that you come across. That some runs you just get loads of guns, some you get nothing. Right. What have I got? I need to do a better assessment of let's do that. Oh, found another chest as well. Oh, what's this? Is this bloody eye? I slow me bullets. Yeah, it's not what I thought it was. There's a different unlock that I've been kind of waiting for, but haven't found it yet. Yeah, it's a nice big room, so lots of space to move about. Yeah, but once you get to these later levels, you need to kind of mix up your strategy depending on the environment and that. And then, that description just tells you who plays too much of this game and who doesn't. But, right. The basic pistol for that bit. I kind of wish I didn't. I kind of wish I held on to that potion of gun friendship potion. Oh well. Make your decisions in these roguelikes and you live with them. That's what you got to do. Just move on. Shut up and move on. Alright. Let's just try and zap these guys down here. That shotgun, right? Big pain. There we go. Oh, didn't see those guys behind me. Ooh, that was lucky. Right. Now this, I believe, will give me health, not health, ammo for everything, all of my guns, partially refill everything, which is pretty handy actually. So, finally go back to my crossbow, which actually, I don't know, maybe it won't be as useful now, because we're later in the game. Let's see, moonshots, this is a pretty good gun I think. Oh. There we go. 2 shards of health short. Oh, silly. Just walked into that. Let's see. Oh, damn it. He summoned the darn skeleton. Should have gone that a bit quicker. Oh well, it happens. Oh, he's down. Let's get him. There we go. Ah, and ammo. What do I want that ammo for? Lots of guns. I guess I want it for the one that I'm just using at the moment. That'll do. Loads of rooms to explore. Right, I might go back actually and just go to this one. See what is down here. Alright, let's fire off the turret. Let's see what we do. Nope. Blew up already. It looks like the enemy's been damaged, the turret, so that turret's going to be useless in these later levels because the bullets really start flying everywhere. Never mind. Nice idea. Whereas if I had that friendship potion, I would have been doing much better, well, performance-wise, I think, but... Ah, well... Okay. More ammo. Now I'm getting loads of ammo. Where was this in the last run? Nowhere to be seen. There we go. Let's go this way. Now, so now I just want something quite simple for these fellas. Maybe I'm gonna be... Yeah, it's a bit crappy, isn't it? Let's use this. Little zombie bullets. You basically just want kind of something quick and snappy. So I usually use a gun that you don't like. Even your basic gun that you start with the unlimited ammo will work quite well with these guys. The Ghost's not so much. The Ghost's a pain in the backside, but oh, there's a guy out here doing stuff. Let's get him. No. I'm getting hit for I really shouldn't be getting hit by some of these bullets that I'm getting hit by. But it's happening. There we go. That's funny, it looks like this route has led me to the bottom route anyway, so... That's gone quite well. Okay, now we go. Oh, we're back to this little mini-boss now. Alright. Let's... Maybe I'll just go full in with this guy. Let's just go for it. Let's do it. I've got my turret, but that's going to get blown up straight away, but... Yep, there it goes! There we go, that went better than I expected. Much better. That wasn't too bad. I think I got hit once though. Yeah, could have been better. Oh, I got some help anyway. I don't really need the cricket, well, it's not a cricket bat, it's the baseball bat, isn't it? But I don't really need it. I'm probably not going to use it. If I grab this, it's going to give me curse, basically. Screw it, why not? It's part of the fun, isn't it? I'm on floor 4 now, aren't I? So yeah, I've only got 1 floor left. So I'm pretty confident. I say pretty confident, but that's going to be famous last word saying that. But I'm going to make it to the end at least. Ooh, I could get a. I don't know if it would be better actually. I mean, the turret. These are the cluster mine's quite handy actually, but it won't help towards the last boss at all. How he drove that truck in here, I don't know, but. Video game logic. Let's just carry on. Let's just finish up these other rooms before we do the boss fight, and go from there. And then we're back to here. So I might be able to buy something as well. Shot grub. Yeah, I love that name. Because I could get... I don't know. The shot grab's quite useful, actually. I don't know what I'm going to do with this money. I mean, it's got RC rocket launcher up there. I don't actually have... I'll be honest, I haven't used that gun that much, actually. I can't afford it anyway, it doesn't matter. I don't worry. So I could get... I don't think I really need any more guns. I think I'll just carry on. Save the money for the last bit. See what's happening. Let's do something. Hold on 1 second. Just let me just check one thing. Okay, let's go. Right, let's get this done. Planet gun, let's go for that. Let's go all in. Oh, and it's these fellas. In fact, a rocket launcher actually might be quite useful for this one. Oh, wow. These guys are a pain. So this is where I'm going to put full concentrating gear on, so probably not going to talk too much. Really got to kind of, because if I get hit once by one of these bullets, it's double damage, those red ones. These ones, these ones are okay if I got hit by them because they're only single damage, but you obviously still don't want to get hit. Always want to try and go for that acing of the, try and ace it if you can, so you get that extra perk, the extra health. I'll just use the thing that I didn't get hit. I probably will get hit soon. Not doing too badly so far. And famous last word. Oh, there we go. Now I got hit. That's annoying. Famous last words from me. The health is going down a bit slow for my liking. See, if I had a like an explosive, that rocket launcher would have been probably surprisingly helpful actually against these guys. Some form of explosive, or even those mine. I should have got those cluster mines. But yeah, you don't. It's all of it's really a gamble. Really, you don't know what you're going to experience. You don't know what's going to coming around that corner. You've got to take an estimated guess, I guess. Yeah, but at least it doesn't cost you any money though. So, I like loot boxes, I guess. I shouldn't get into like loot box thing, guys. That's something that's probably a topic people are getting tired of now, isn't it? Yeah, and it's one of those annoying bosses where, of course, it regains. The one that remains will regain health, a bit like the brothers that we saw. I think that was the first boss we had in this one actually. Run out of health, not health. Run out of ammo again. Let's switch, click. I love that Nintendo switch click of the Switch. It's pretty cool. There we go. Cool. That's how we get it done. That went okay. I mean, I almost. Yeah, that's typical. That's just typical, isn't it? That gun, in fact, the grenade launcher just there would have just been ideal to have that. Well, never mind. It doesn't matter. I'm wondering actually if maybe I should go back and just buy the cluster mine. I don't know. Thinking. It won't be very useful for the last boss though. Yeah, I think I can leave it. Let's just carry on. Again. There wasn't really much. I mean, I could get the gun actually. I could get the thingy. Yeah, the shot grub might be useful, or I could get some keys. Decisions. So I may need keys for the next bit. I'll just get a key and I'll leave it. That's all. That's all I'm gonna do. Final decision. Let's do that. Right. Take a bit of a stretch for the loading break, or the reloading break. I do like that's quite clever. Okay, let's get. Well, I'm not going to equip the grenade launcher. Excuse me, I'm not going to equip the grenade launcher. All right, let's get this going. This is this is floor 5, final floor basically for standard runs. And obviously there's more secrets in the dungeon. God, oh, that's typical, getting hit by the red guy. Again, if you get hit by one of those black red bullets, that's double damage. Yeah, not the best start. Right, what do I want? Yes, I quite like this gun's quite useful, the laser lotus. So let's up that. There's barely any ammo in this one. I'll use the pulse cannon. Alright. Let's. Whoa! Darn it! That was just a dumb error. Huh, that's interesting. There's a guy somewhere up here who's obviously there they are. I wonder what perk I've unlocked to get that. Get those guns to rotate around me. Oh, this is one of those. It's almost like it's too big, the area. So, right, what should I do? This is the problem when you have too many guns. Too much choice. Just avoiding that guy. I'm trying to think what I should take him out with. Maybe this shotgun will do. Right. There we go. Not really firing off far enough. Let's go for the laser one. Yeah, because some of the weapons they don't go all the way to the end of the room. Like you might think, geez, I'm in a corner here. Let's just try. Screw it, grenade launcher. Let's just do that. I was going to save this, but it's feeling a bit hectic in here. Particularly with that shotgun guy who's he's a pain. He's still alive as well. Come on. Go down! He's like the Terminator, which is convenient. I've got this weapon. finally. Jeez. Would not go down. No, that was she spent half of my ammo for that gun, just on that one guy. Oh, and there's another one. This is the problem with the curse stuff, you see, is that if you have curse, you end up with enemies like this, especially in the later levels. Jeez. That was not ideal. It's not really an enemy I want to be. Oh, and I got hit. Typical. Never mind. Carrying on, carrying on. We're still okay. It's one of those sort of things where, you know, you could have all the health and everything, but they just all fall apart, at least in one level or one room. It can all fall apart, and you can have all of the health or one boss fight. It's all part of the fun. Now, what I like about this room is some of those enemies are going to get trapped in the traps. There's some little kind of some walls that will just shut down when people cross through them. That guy at the top there you go. He got hit once. Another red enemy. Jeez. If you come just a little bit closer, come on, just come a little bit closer. There you go. It barely hurt him. Typical. At least it probably did some decent damage, though, I imagine. Yeah. Kind of wish I could drop the cricket bat. Oh, I can actually. Yeah, I could do that. I wonder if that'll help. Anyway, so I'm just not using it. I don't know if it will reduce the curse. I might be already screwed. Let's do that. No, the guy's there anyway. It doesn't matter. See, another red guy. Looks like I'm gonna have one every room, which is kind of annoying. Oh, and you're just gonna get a montage of me of going, oh darn. Okay, I got hit again and again. See, that's 3 whole heart shards. Jeez. Come on. Just. It's getting really. This is getting really messy. Okay. Let's see if I've got a better weapon for him. Can I use that straight away? Nope, I can't. Okay, good. Okay. A little bit of breathing space. Is there a weapon? Oh, I've got the bike. Yeah, I can rejuvenate the planet gun. Let's do that. I feel like I just got to use my bestest weapons, really. Well, maybe not for this room so much, but I think we might be alright. This might be the first room where I haven't had a big red enemy. Out of ammo. Let's go back to the crossbow. Old Faithful! Right. Ah, the turret's actually quite useful here. Oh my god, that was a guy that's causing that. If I get him, then he'll stop the cursiness. There we go. That stops that. Bollocks. Once again though, don't I feel messy here? It's, oh. Hard to just keep track of everything. Basically gotta fire they gotta hit those red guys when they're about to fire the bits at you, otherwise they basically just shoot back what you shoot at them. So you can give them a bit too much help really. So avoid that. And I'm severely disappointed in how much health I've lost. This is embarrassing. Oh well. It is what it is. I might not even get to the boss. I felt confident earlier that I was gonna get all the way through, but I'm not sure that's gonna happen. I guess that's not the attitude, is it? It's like, no, I will make it. I will do it. I'll finish this game and I'll finish this run. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh god. Oh. Oh, I don't know. This just all just gone wrong. It's all going so well. Yeah. Okay, and get nothing for that room at all. Yay! Right, I'll get a chest here. Bit late for that. So I don't really need that item at all. That's the problem as well. You get items that you'll get on items later in the game that are just completely useless at the end point of the game. Cool. Most of this stuff's pretty pointless as well. There's no health in here, surprisingly. I don't have any blanks either. I don't know. I mean, I could buy some armor. I guess that might help a little bit and make me last a bit longer. This full metal jacket, but I don't think that's gonna. I've only got one. Literally, if I get hit once, I'm done. Let's just do this. So this will just keep me going a touch longer. I can get hit 3 times, even by the red ones as well. So we'll be okay for a little bit longer. What I do is just get to another chest, really. Oh, there's the boss room. That's good. But I don't really like my chances. And there's that red guy there again. Oh, he's gone. That's good. That's quite helpful. Crossbow the bullets, the standard ones, they're pretty straightforward. Oh, empty on that. Can I reach you from there? Yep. There we go. Is that everybody? Yep. Let's just transfer that. That was all that was in that room. That's pretty straightforward. Running out of weapons, running out of everything, which is not going to put us in the best stead for the boss room, but oh well. We'll do what we can. We'll just take him on with a pistol. Yep. There we go. Yeah, that's good. That's a drop we wanted. So partial refill of everything. So that will help us a bit. We just need some ammo. Let's take out this guy up here first. There we go. That'll prevent the everyone being red again. Okay. So I'm using the laser weapon, which is not back into it now. Doing quite well. Feeling confident again. After that little shaky start. There are some weapons that just go straight through that red one where he can't bypass his little magic trick, so can't really tell if this laser one is doing that or not, but maybe? Oh great, there's another red guy. I don't like this guy because this is... Oh, it's not the one I'm thinking actually, it's not the one that does the bullet that bounces off the wall. This one's not so bad, I don't mind this guy so much. Could do with getting rid of that red fella though. The red magician-y fella, not the the one with the big sword. Now I'm going to take out that guy. Give me a bit of breathing space to concentrate on him. Slow but steady. That's what it is at the moment. I wanted to basically, the reason I'm using this weapon and not others, so I want to try and save the others for the final boss, because this weapon will be practically useless for the final conflict. So, although I should use a better weapon for this guy in a moment, so let's do that. There we go. So we're making a bit more money, but I don't know. Still ho-humming about the prospects of the final boss fight. Okay. I want to watch out for that block guy in the middle. He's gonna... Let's go up here. Oh crap, oh that's typical. Right. Excellent. That one didn't go too badly. Now those blocks become completely innocent once they won't harm you once you've got through that. Good chest as well. Oh, and it's AK-47. Yay. It's not terrible, but it'll fine. We'll have it. Let's just see, since we're literally about to go into the final boss fight, I might as well see if I can just buy anything else. Yeah, we'll get a blank. That's practically all I can really get, and that's it. Okay, so nice knowing you all. So here we go. Final boss. It's the dragon. But yeah, we're just going to see what we can. I'm just going to pretty much throw everything at him, I think. It's the only way I can go. And then if I win, I win. If I lose, I lose. And I've never aced this guy either. I've never managed to get the perk where you don't get hit. I've just got hit already, so I've lost that possibility. And he's doing the kind of the maneuvers that are really not going to help me. Where he, like that dagger thing he did, where he throws those daggers that also hit you. Sometimes he won't even ever do that, but he's done that already, and I've barely touched his health. I don't know. This is not a great start, but you know, we're confident. We put our thumbs up. We'll be all right. If I can whittle him down towards the end, basically. And he's done it again. Jeez, he really does that. So, got no blanks left as well. The turret appeared to do nothing as well, which is quite funny. And it goes so slow. God, it's making my fingers tired. Rapid firing. Okay, that's that gun done. Okay, need to be quite efficient and swift with it. Oh, all right. If I plant the turret right next to him, is it? Yeah, it will get it. Good, good, good. That is working. And he's destroyed it, unsurprisingly. And that gun's done too. Jeez, I'm just thinking what to use. So maybe the old AK will help us out, because it will be quick and frequent. We're nearly there. Maybe we can get it. Basically, I just need to get his health down to a certain stage, and then we'll be okay. No, oh, I've got one hit left, so I'm not going to think about that. God damn it. Just going to concentrate on this. Oh god, come on, I can do this. Come on, come on. Oh! Oh, darn it. Ugh. Never mind. Oh well. Well, that's that then. I think that's that. That's a bit of fun roguey time for today. Yeah, I'll watch this back later, see how it looks, and then I'll probably come back and do some more of this, but with some other roguelike games. Hope you enjoyed this though, guys. Hope this was fun, and I will see you next time. Have a mad one. I'm gonna return to the breach. I hope there was some entertainment, even if it was just to watch me fail on the final boss. Can't believe how close that was. God.